Quickly before the video starts, guys, if you're looking to buy some coins, check the link in the description for UT coins for you, selling for £8.50 on the Xbox and £9 on the PlayStation. Use the code JG942 to of course get 5% off, and enjoy the video. See ya. What's up, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Packs. I think this is episode 20, and this is the Team of the Week for episode 20, or Team of the Week 24 instead. We've got, I think this is third in form, Ibrahimovic. This is first in form, Giroud. First or second in form for Henderson, I'm really not too sure. We've got Sturridge first in form, we've got John Terry second in form, I think. We've got Muller, a very pretty, a decent Team of the Week. But one of the players that I'm most looking forward to using is this guy, the only legit Scunthorpe in form that we've ever had. I'm from Scunthorpe, and I've been looking forward to seeing this card because he's got a hat-trick and he's got a centre mid in form card. Unfortunately, there's none on the market yet, but when there is, I'm going to be buying that, and I'm going to be doing a bronze hybrid around him because I just, I love Scunthorpe a lot. Well, I've started coming back into them recently because I used to go, and watch all the games. Had a season ticket for like 4 years, but I sort of just lost interest. But I'm sort of getting back into it now, and hopefully I could start going to games again. But it's a bit of a balance to try and, obviously to support two teams, which is Scunthorpe United and Manchester United. But this is the Team of the Week, and let's go and open some packs, and hopefully we can grab ourselves an Ibra or something cool, because we haven't really had the best of pack luck recently. So let's get straight into some packs, and yeah, that'll be interesting to see who we can get this week. Obviously we got pretty much no one last week. We've got like some upgraded cards, but nobody special, so hopefully we can grab an inform today or this week anyway. So right, first pack, who are we gonna get? Come on, let's have an inform or something, something to start this pack opening off really nicely. Eto, not bad, I like that. Pretty sure he's going for like 22k, something like that, so 15k profit on the first pack. Nice, I really like that. Very nice, very nice. Can't be bothered to keep any contracts or anything, no point. I guess I should probably talk about the absolute shambles that was Manchester United on, when was that, Tuesday? I mean, that was just an absolute shocking performance, wasn't it? I mean, that was so incredibly bad to watch, losing 2-0 to Olympiacos. I don't get Moyes sometimes. Next pack is Sacco, I think that is decent, but nah. Actually, I will start keeping contracts because I have been using a lot recently. Keep the shield as well, why not? And we will discard the rest. But yeah, I should definitely talk about the shambles that is Manchester United against Olympiacos, losing 2-0. That was an absolutely horrific performance. I honestly don't know what was going wrong, with Moyes' head, because we played so well against Crystal Palace the other day. I'd say like after the first 20 minutes, where Crystal Palace actually had a decent chance of winning the game, or like actually had a chance of scoring. The rest of the game was completely us, and we destroyed them. But admittedly, it was Crystal Palace, but admittedly, it was only Olympiacos, and we definitely should be, putting up a good performance there. But obviously, we're not out of it yet. We've got, the leg at Old Trafford, and that should be an interesting game. But I don't see how we lose that 2-0. We should definitely be coming away with the win there, or at least a draw. Just to or at least get an away goal. Because that is huge in Champions League legs. So I'm really disappointed that we didn't really play the same team that we did with Crystal Palace. Obviously, we can't start Mata because he's cup-tied, but we definitely could have just thrown in Kagawa. We could have thrown in Valencia and kept that same starting 11, but unfortunately, Moyes has absolutely no brain cells, and he's gone back to the same old shit that we were doing against Fulham, was it? Like 100, what was it? 79 crosses or something ridiculous, 84 crosses. That's what it felt like again that we were doing, just getting it down the wing to Young or Valencia, crossing it in and hoping for a header, but I don't get what he's doing. We had such a really nice play, tactics and pass and move play and keeping possession when we were playing against Crystal Palace, and then I was really looking forward to seeing how we would play against Olympiacos. And now, 90 minutes after that game, I just felt like we'd reverted back to our old ways when Moyes had started, crossing it in, bad tactics, bad starting 11. We even started Cleverly. To put the nail in the coffin, Cleverly is probably the worst English player ever for Manchester United, in my opinion. He's absolutely terrible. I've never really rated him. I probably rated him at the start, but that's just sort of to try and to see, because obviously I hadn't heard of much of him, and he did seem a little bit of a decent player at the start. When he was playing for, I think, Wigan on loan, he did do quite a lot for Wigan, but when he came back to us, he just did absolutely nothing, and he's still doing nothing, and we still play him. I just don't get it. I think he should, go back on loan or just leave for like a Championship club. He's definitely not Barclays Premier League material, in my opinion. yeah, we definitely could have started Fellaini. You know, he's obviously back from injury, but we didn't have to play him for the whole, 90 minutes. Could have just played him for an hour or so, 70 minutes, and then brought on Cleverly. You know, that's when the best time is to sub your bad players on to get a rest, and maybe we might have had a result by then, because Fellaini played pretty well against Crystal Palace. You know, giving us an attacking option. You know, a constant, a target man pretty much inside the box. He played so well against Crystal Palace, but unfortunately, Moyes just has absolutely no brain cells, and he cannot pick a starting 11 to save his life. I mean, I don't get it anymore. You know, the same team without Mata, excluding Mata, we actually won the league by, what was it, 9 points last season, 6 points last season. That's absolutely ridiculous, and like everybody's saying how bad we are now. I'm sorry, but I cannot agree with how bad we are. It's mainly because of Moyes, and then obviously just changing around with the coaches. I think we got Phil Neville now. You know, what experience does he has as a coach? The perfect coach was what we had last year. You know, they've been perfect throughout the whole, couple of years, but for some reason Moyes brings in, Phil Neville and his baldy-headed boys, and for some reason, now we're sixth. We're probably not even going to get Champions League next year. We're definitely not going to win the Champions League this year if we're, losing to Olympiacos 2-0. That, there's so much greater opposition out there that we just cannot beat them. If we're going to lose 2-0 to Olympiacos, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. You cannot beat greater opposition if you're going to lose 2-0 to Olympiacos. So I just don't really get what's happening, to be honest. It's quite a shambles. I'm just hoping that Moyes will revert back to the way that we played against Crystal Palace. That nice little Barcelona-esque play where you keep him pass and move, keep possession, and then looking for that one through ball, or just one little dink over the top of the defenders to carve the defense open. But what we played against Olympiacos was exactly the way we played against Fulham, crossing it in, hoping for the best, and we did actually lose 2-0, and I think we thoroughly deserved to lose that game. The only time we looked like we were going to score was actually when we in the 75th minute and onwards, we actually looked like having a few decent chances. I mean, Robin van Persie definitely could have scored that, in like the 77th minute, just fell behind it, and that was like our only chance of the game, well, only good chance of the game, and it went squandering. So that's pretty much it. I've talked about the whole situation with Manchester United. Hopefully he can revert back to the way that we were playing against Crystal Palace. I really like that sort of style of play, but when he goes back to crossing and heading and all this malarkey, it's just so bad, and it's terrible to see. But anyway, I'm going to open one more pack, and obviously I've had a little bit of a rant about Manchester United. That's what I sort of had to get off my back. Just a lot of people saying Manchester United are bad nowadays. I'm sorry, but I don't agree. It's the manager 100%, because the same team won it without Mata by like 9 points clear last year. It just doesn't make sense that they would turn bad in 6 to 8 months. So that's my opinion on it. Let me know your opinion on on the Manchester United game in the comments below. But apart from that, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, rate, and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter @ashkamay4. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys soon.